Hey y'all, how y'all doing on this beautiful Wednesday? Beautiful, blessed Wednesday. Hey Wanda, hey Queen, hey Kings and Queens, hey my Facebook fans, my number one YouTube fans, and my IG fans. How y'all doing today? Of course, for some of y'all who don't know, I had a flat tire. My tire was busted. Um, and I was on the 23-mile bridge, the bridge over troubled water. Hey, kings and queens, thank you for the love. I don't know where they at on Facebook, but they probably running late. But hey, kings and queens on YouTube, thank y'all for the likes, the love, the subscribe. Thank y'all for being here. But anyway, for y'all who don't know, I caught a flat tire because I tried to avoid one pothole and wind up hitting another pothole, and I didn't think that's what bust my tire. But the guy who towed my car said that my tire was dry rot. That's not true. The tire was not dry rot. So you can't believe, hey Sandra, hey Queen, you can't always go off of what people tell you. So I had to get another tire. Um, I love the fact that the tires are flat runner tires, even though they are very expensive. I love this tire because even if you're on the highway and you get a flat, you still can ride on the tire for quite some time to get help or maybe to a tire shop. I didn't know that. That's why us as individuals, when we buy cars, we need to start asking questions. Hey, Kimberly, hey, Queens. We need to start asking questions about these cars. We listen to certain things. We listen, but we not listening. If I would have heard him say that my particular car didn't come with a spare tire, I would have made sure that I had a tire like in a hole somewhere because the tires are very expensive. But thank God that I was able to get another one. But because it was a very scary situation with me being on the 23-mile bridge um, in my car. I heard it go, and I was like, oh my God. So my tire was busted from the outside. So I don't know why it took so long for the wait because that happened in New Orleans when I tried to dodge the pothole. So thank God I'm on the road again. I had to get a new tire because the tire it was busted from the outside. But anyway, that's what happens when you want to ride nice things. You need to know everything about what you ride. It's one thing to ride in something nice, but you need to know about it. Like when we buy cars, we don't use all the features and we don't know everything about the car. And that's not good. I don't need to be in a car that have all these features and I'm not using them because I don't know how to use them. I'm in a smart car, but I'm not. The devil is a lie. I'm not going to even speak that over myself, but when it comes down to technology, it takes me longer than some other people. I'm not going to say I'm not smart because I am smart in a lot of areas. So I'm not going to even speak that over myself. But let me say this. Um, um, for a lot of y'all, I don't know what's going on. What's going on with the lives? It's a two people over here, or it's catching up six people over here. So to be honest, I don't know what's going on with the live, but I'm gonna continue talking. Hey, Johnny, I'm gonna continue talking. So y'all, let me talk about this. I opened my bill today, my light bill, and I have never had a light bill this high in my life. Now, my light bill right here, I took the other part off in case they have a stock on here, in case they be trying to see your address. But anyway, this light bill is Clico. That let y'all know I don't live in New Orleans. The light bill is $621. So I was reading because I want to know why is my light bill 600 and some dollars. So I'm paying for energy charges. I'm paying for fuel. I'm paying for all for the storm. I'm paying for the weather. I'm paying for all this extra shit. 2 bedrooms. I'm paying for all this extra shit on here that I don't have. I don't use gas. It's electric. I'm paying for gas. Hey, Angel, hey, Queen, hey, Shower. I'm paying for all this shit on here, and I don't have all this shit. All right, one of them is 193 dollars for fuel. So you mean to tell me it's not the light bill that's high? It's all this extra shit that's high. The fuel is $193, and then they have something else that's $104. Yo, this is ridiculous. And then they have the storm. So that means the when we have snowstorms or we have snow or whatever we got going on, just know that we paying for that. Cause it's just me. Nobody else live with me. I live by myself. And there's no way possible that my light bill, no, we got to deduct. So it's really, all right, it's 200, my light bill is $250 without all this extra stuff. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And you mean to tell me, hey, bad blood, you mean to tell me, hey, Queen, you mean to tell me we paying for shit that we not even using? Yo, they gotta stop. They really gotta stop. Now I'm not using no $200 and $300 worth of electric. It's just me, and this is ridiculous. And I know I'm not by myself. When y'all get your light bill, y'all gotta read through all the extra shit that we have on our bills that we not even using. Half of the shit they charging me for, I'm not even using it. I mean, thank God that I'm able to pay my bills because if I wasn't able to pay my bills, I'd probably be in the dark. I'm just saying, Angie, internet. I'm just saying, it's ridiculous. So y'all, let me say this. So for a lot of y'all that's on here, hey Sandra Queen, a lot of y'all that's on here, a lot of y'all know Viney, right? So Viney was on Instagram, right? If y'all don't know, it's Viney and the bounce community is Viney, and when they was talking about Michael and Viney. Everybody from New Orleans, if you ain't from New Orleans, I'm sure y'all heard about Viney. But Viney was on Instagram earlier. And Viney is a beautiful girl. But Viney said having HIV is bad. So, and she said that a lot of her friends are not her friends anymore since she, hey Janice, hey Queen, hey Diane. She said her friends are not her friends anymore. Right, ridiculous high BLT. And hey Lewis, and I said, I'm gonna say this, Bonnie, if you on my page, or if you listening, or anybody that's on here that be around Bonnie, Miss Ann gonna tell you, hey Queen, Miss Ann gonna tell you again, you putting in too much your effort into worrying about HIV when you look damn good and friends like that, you don't need enemies. So you shouldn't be worrying about nobody that's not no longer your friend, because God showed you who they was and they showed you who they were and still is. But I'm gonna say this to you, Viney, from Miss Ann to you. And I love you. But I don't love the side of you that's always talking negative about whatever you have. I'm not going to speak HIV in your life because I don't like nobody speaking in my life, even though it does exist. But I'm going to say this, Viney, you are a very beautiful young lady. You got to change a lot of things about yourself. You can be an inspiration to other people if you would change yourself and love yourself more than what you're doing now. It's been quite some time. And it's not like you just found out that you have HIV. I'm sure you are undetectable because I can tell that you take care of yourself like me as well. But I don't like the fact that you always putting yourself down when it comes down to HIV. I'm gonna say it again. Since all us thing came out with the H, the I, and the V, I don't recall nobody passing away within the years that you've been infected, within the years that I've been infected. We didn't outlive a lot of people that's not here anymore. So to you, if you gonna be ungrateful, and that's not right for you to be ungrateful. Hey Terry, hey cousin, God allow you to be here, and you still complaining about HIV when you are a beautiful girl. But you have to change your persona, you have to change your ways, and you also have to change your way of thinking. You got to change your surroundings. You got to change. That's why you don't really want to link up with me, because I am not going to tell you nothing wrong. I'm going to tell you what you should and you shouldn't do in a respectable way. And you shouldn't speak down on yourself. You should say, in the name of Jesus, that I am healed in spite of your imperfection. I don't want nobody, when people talk about people with HIV, the main thing they say is that person got AIDS. I hate when they say that shit because it's a difference. Hey, cousin, it's a difference between HIV and AIDS. And I hate when y'all be saying, well, that person got AIDS and all that kind of shit there. I do not use that word. And y'all only say that because that word, it hit harder than HIV. And people like to say, oh yeah, she got AIDS, or he got AIDS. Wow. Did y'all ever do your homework and find out the difference between HIV and AIDS? HIV is a blood disease that you can take medicine for, you can get the shots, and you can become undetectable. So, with that being said, long as you take your medicine, long as you don't stress and don't worry about the H, the I, and the V, and you take care of yourself, long as you, if you take the shots and stop worrying about the naysayers, you can live a normal life like everybody else. I'm in a wheelchair. It's been 13 years. I've been undetectable. I'm not worrying about no friends. I'm not worrying about what people say about me. The only thing I worry about from time to time is my family and my children and my grandchildren. And I will no longer be worrying about that because stress can unalive you if you stress long enough. You're going to be unalive and they still going to be here living their best life. And that is not the life for me. So, from me to you, Bonnie, know who you are and whose you are. Once you know who you are, you're not going to be speaking negative about yourself. You're not going to get in a depression zone. Let me be honest with you. They got more people bothered and worried about HIV than me. I don't worry about the H, the I, neither the V, and I sure don't give a damn about what nobody else say and how nobody else feel about me. I love you more, Queen. I don't give a damn. And see, that's your problem, Bonnie. You so caught up into worrying about the naysayers and worrying about what people say and how people feel about you. So you gotta go look in the mirror. If you would look in the mirror and see how beautiful you is, and see that, and see that. Let me let me get my thoughts together. Let me change what I was about to say. If you look in the mirror and realize how beautiful you are, how far you come, you will stop speaking negative over your life. You got beautiful daughters. I talked to you several times, but at the end of the day, you done been on everybody's platform but mine. For whatever reason, man, you ain't ever linked up before. I don't know what the reason is, but I'm sure you and I have a lot to talk about. But whenever you ready, I ain't looking for clout like they be saying. But I think whenever you ready, you can pick up the phone. You got my phone number. You can call me, and we could do a duel. If not, continue doing what you're doing. Even if you never come on my platform, because I don't want nobody to say I'm looking for clout, because I'm not. But um, my doors are open for my platform. Right. Thank you, Sherry. My door are open. Anybody who want to come on my YouTube channel, I will be moving to a location where I will be doing interviews with other people, and it's gonna be fun. I'm just gonna keep my mouth closed at the location until it happens because we have people that try to block your blessing. And what's for me is for me. But I will say this: um, like Byron Cole always say, you are who you rock with, and there's a lot of truth to that. So if you're hanging with a lot of demons, a lot of spirits, a lot of negative spirits, you're gonna constantly be in a bubble with the negative spirits. But if you be around positive people that want to see you grow, then you're gonna grow. But as long as you're in a little bubble, worrying about them over there, you are going to be stuck with them over there. See what I'm saying? But if you're listening, Barney, I have an open invitation. You and I can link up, we can talk, and maybe if you and I get together, you wouldn't be putting so much of pressure on yourself. You wouldn't be feeling some type of way. When you follow Miss Ann, and you've been following Miss Ann for quite some time, do you see me moping and crying about, or do you ever hear me on social media crying about the H, the I, and the V? I would never. I don't even too much care to talk about that because, to be honest, that don't exist in my mind. I'm still living my life, even though you are younger than me. I'm still living my life. I'm not worrying about the naysayers. I'm not worrying about no man. I'm not worrying about what the other pickaboos have to say right after pickaboos. I'm not worrying about none of them. I'm going to embrace the people that embrace me. I'm going to love the people that love me. If they got people that don't love me, I'm going to love them and love them from a distance. And the only reason why I say love them is because Jehovah say love them anyway. I done been a fool, but I ain't going to be a damn fool. And all the talent that you have, Bonnie, have you ever thought about changing your persona? I know why you still making music like sucking and all this other kind of stuff because in your mind, that's what you think is that sells. And but I do think that the talent that you do have, you can flip the strip. You can rap on some other stuff on a different level and you still can reach the young generation. I think you are scared because you think that if you change your music and not talking about sucking and fucking and all that, that you won't survive when that's not true. If you change your persona and hey queen and you change certain things about yourself, then you're gonna attract certain people. And there's a lot of people out there, Viney, that want to work with you. But when they listen to you and you're always talking about helping somebody else, how can you help somebody else when you ain't even helping yourself? All right, we're gonna make that happen. Um, DM me. So how can anybody help somebody else when they're not helping themselves? So with that being said, Viney, Miss Ann, love you. And I don't ever want to hear you put yourself down. And I've been hearing that for quite some time. Vina, it's time for you to move around and it's time for you to get your bag up. And it seemed like to me, long as you rapping about sucking and fucking and all that other stuff you doing, seemed like to me your life is at a standstill. But if you try a different approach, I promise you, God will open the door for you that no man can close. Do you not know all the people that they made money off of me and you when we could have made our own money? I got, hold up, I got on somebody else YouTube, I got hundreds of thousands, 100Ks views on my interview. And they got paid for each and every one of them, and I ain't get a dime. Just imagine all the people that got paid all for you. Now it's time for you to get paid all for them. Everybody ate off of us. Now it's time for us to eat off of them. But one thing for sure, God don't bless no mess. You can either get with this or you can get with that. But here's where it's at. You ain't gonna never be perfect. But at the end of the day, you gotta surrender and you gotta make a decision. To know better is to do better. And long as you surround yourself with negative people and you're trying to help people, how can you help people when you need help your damn self? That's all I'm saying. How can I listen to you all the time? I was listening to you today, and you was talking about somebody was getting their teeth fixed, or somebody, or you need. Let me tell you something, Bonnie, with HIV, and I'm gonna tell it to you one more again. It's no way possible that you should be saying you need to get your teeth fixed. With HIV, they have free dental where you can get your dental work done. They have um, they help you with your bills. They help you with food. They give you a gift card for toiletries and clothes and all of that. So evidently, you're not doing the things that you should be, and you're not taking advantage of the help that they have out there for individuals with HIV. Because you should have a dentist. They have all that. But when you say you help other people and people trying to help you, that's not a good look. A lot of people was willing to help you, but when you said, and I'm gonna be honest with you, when you said the part about you put money on somebody else's book, that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way because they felt like that was a slap in their face for somebody who put their hands on you or bust you in your head. And I want to help you. And when you said that you went and put money on somebody else's book, and I said to myself, how can I help her when she trying to help people that did what they did to her? See what I'm saying? And Why would I help you when you was getting help from other people and then you help somebody that tried to destroy you? I didn't understand that part. But I didn't hold a grudge against you because of that. But I was angry and I was mad because I felt like that wasn't the right thing or the right move that you should have made, especially if somebody put their hands on you. I don't give a damn who it was. You didn't owe her nothing. And then um, somebody said you came back and said that was a lie, that you didn't. But the damage was already done, and all the people that want to help you, they felt the same way that I felt. But that's over, and this is now. If you want help, it's a lot of help out there. Just like I said, if you want to talk to me in person, we got a lot in common. But I'm not gonna force myself on you. But I think um, your life would be much better if you surround yourself with people like me that's positive. A lot of people try to keep you from linking up with me, but that's not what God said. God really wanted me and you to link up, and it never happened. And you know why it never happened. But I still have an open invitation. Whenever you want to link up with me, you can. If you don't ever want to link up with me, no love lost. I'm going to continue to pray for you. I'm going to continue to love you. But you got to start loving yourself more than you do. It's not, you're not, uh, you're not dying. You still alive. You still taking care of yourself. But I guess when you get in your stages or your mental stages, you just go back to being somebody that's not who you are. And it's not like when you first found out about the HIV, it wasn't this bad. You was okay. You was dealing with it. And then when you and my care split up, that's when I feel like you went off of your emotion. You are stronger than what you think you are. So what I want you to do is stop claiming HIV in your life. I don't claim it. I only talk about it when people want to hear about it. I don't give two fucks about the H, the I, and the V. And I don't give a damn about how nobody else feel about me. I'm just saying, you either gonna get it together or you're gonna be stuck. You should be way more ahead yourself in life. You still young. I'm older, I'm 59, but you are still young and it's not too late. And you got an older woman who's willing, I'm willing to sit down and us have a talk, an interview or whatever. I'm willing, my arms are open for you. But you gotta love yourself, queen. You gotta know who you are. Ain't that somehow the enemy keep you away from the people that really, really love you, the people that can really, really help you. And he keep you surrounded with people that don't want to see you win. And you know why you're not winning right now, queen? It's because you're not around the right people and you don't love yourself. You got to love him up there and you got to love yourself. And the Viney that you used to be, you can't be that Viney no more. You can't be the Viney that's always talking about sucking and fucking and all. Those days should be over with. You got daughters now. You living for your daughters right now to make sure that they don't make the same mistakes that you made. Every time you look at your girls, you gotta make sure that You talk to your girls so they won't have the life that you used to have, which wasn't good. You gotta make sure that you teach your girls or your children about Jehovah and let them know it's a cold world out there. But only what you do for Christ gonna last. All that other stuff gonna bypass us. You gotta let your girls know. The mama, something happened to mama today or tomorrow, I at least taught them about Jehovah. In spite of whatever happens with me, in spite of whatever I go through, and I've been in a wheelchair for 31 years, but within my 31 years, I taught my children from a wheelchair about Jehovah. So my children cannot say that they don't know about God. And they are, all my kids are successful. And it's a blessing because you know how many people gave up on me and my children. They thought my children wasn't gonna graduate from high school. They used to like by me used to being a slow learner. They thought my children was gonna be the same way, and they told the opposite. I'm only saying that because Jehovah is a good, he's a good God. He's an awesome God. We could do all things through Christ that strengthens us. And a lot of people don't realize that. The man upstairs, he loved each and every one of us. But you gotta love yourself. And to a lot of the parents out there, what I did learn about life. And if this video ain't for you, thank y'all for the likes. Can y'all share? And can y'all share the videos? Um, what I learned about life to a lot of us parents. I would love if y'all would show love. I would love if y'all share the video on Facebook. I would love if y'all share the video on Instagram. But let me tell y'all something before I get off into what I was about to say. Whether y'all share the live or not, here we go again. I'm still blessed and highly favored. When God has so much for you, a lot of stuff started happening in your life. And stuff been happening bit by bit because me getting a blowout on the causeway was a very scary situation. But God is so real. He allowed me to get past the middle of the bridge to safety. And I thank God for that. That's a blessing. So back to what I was about to say to a lot of us parents, mothers and fathers. I don't get no hug. No hearts. I don't get no love. I only get it from a few my followers that's on Facebook. But Instagram, a lot of y'all be on here and y'all can't even press the like button and show your girl some love. And I be showing y'all love, but anyway, to a lot of us parents, if y'all listen, y'all notice I say us. Okay, this is what I want to say. We cannot control our young adult kids. And yeah, we want the best for them. We want them to have the best. Thank you, Cheryl. But we cannot control their life. You can do any and everything for your young adult children. That don't mean that they're gonna be the young adult children that we want them to be. And I'm saying that only because um I got sisters and brothers, I got friends, I got loved ones, and some of us tried. Hey Jacqueline. Hey Shaquille. We tried to shower our kids with the stuff that they need because we want to see them win. But the children of today, they don't give a damn about what we do for them. They have so many ungrateful kids in the world to exist in a shame. And the most ungrateful children are the ones that have parents that sacrifice and give them everything that they need and want. To our kids, we are some of the worst parents in the world. And God knows that's a lie. But I'm only saying that we can control them because we want to see them win. They got a mother or father on here right now. Then bought a car for their child when they graduate from high school. And we ain't even had a goddamn bicycle. They got somebody on here right now. Then gave their children a pension. Then sacrificed and gave them half of the income tax and all that other good stuff. And that's the same one that turn around and kick you in your ass. But don't, sister, homeboy, we don't need to regret the stuff that we do for our kids. All we got to do is stand on business. They showed us who they are, and we got to back up. Hey, Granny, we got to back up and stand on all 10. And we got to let them know that you needed me once and you're going to need me again. And so, since they want to be kicking us in the ass, when they need us again, we supposed to stand on business and not be there for them. And I know, thank you, Grant. Thank you, Queen. I know it's hard for us as parents to say, no, I'm not doing it. I know it's very hard when you love your children. But discipline is everything. No, letting them know that I love you. But this time, I can't help you. You got to get it how you live. Long as you ain't out there jacking and robbing and doing stuff that and on the block and all that. Long as you ain't out there doing that, because we got to prepare them for life. And life be life. So if y'all still got y'all titties in y'all young adults' mouth, it's a price that you're going to pay. Because when we leave this earth, the things that we do and the sacrifices we make and the things that we get from them, ain't nobody else going to put up with that shit. Ain't nobody else going to put up with our young adults and they shenanigans. So to y'all that's out there that's constantly feeling bad, you get in your emotions, you get in your feelings, and you say you wasn't going to help them, and you turned around and helped them again anyway. And you know what you say? I know I shouldn't have helped you again. I know you was going to do me that. We already know. You had the gut feeling. Once they got what they wanted and what they needed, they're going back to who they really is. It took me all this time to get to where I'm at to change my life. And I'm hoping and praying that you young lady or you young man that's watching me, I'm hoping and praying that it don't take you half of your life like it took me. You mean to tell me it took me almost 59 years to realize what life is really all about. And I refuse to let somebody out there that don't like me, or I refuse to let children, grandchildren, or whoever it may be, steal my joy. I refuse to let so-called friends steal my joy. I'm not going to allow nobody to steal my joy anymore. Hey, Rita girl. Hey, Blackness. I am not going to allow nobody to steal my joy ever again. Long as I can help it and I got breath in my body, I'm going to do my best to be happy much as I can within my 59 years. I didn't make it this far to be moping and crying and whining about, oh, I don't have this, oh, I don't have this, oh, nobody don't help me, oh, nobody. I live by myself. What I can do, I do. What I can't do, oh, well. I can only do what I can do. But I'm not going to sit around here and mope and cry about the things that I have no control over. So a lot of y'all that's parents, y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop. So we took care of our kids while they was young. And when they became young adults, some of y'all still taking care of y'all young adult kids. But I'm going to say this. We could love our kids and we can be there from time to time. But us being there all the time is not making them a man or a woman. How they gonna know what life is all about if they don't have no bumps and bruises? So you just gonna keep on putting your titty in your young adult child mouth until one day you ain't gonna be here to put it in their goddamn mouth. And they ain't gonna have nobody else not gonna pop their titty out for them. So to a lot of us parents, even me, it took me all these years to realize what life is all about. And I do know how to say no. And I do what I can, and I'm not going to do what I can't. I'm not going to get no loan for nobody. I can have a little stash. You're not getting my stash because they're not going to give us their stash. When they get relationships with other people, they forget that we even exist. When they get with their girlfriends, their boyfriends, their husbands, their wife, they forget who paid the way for them. And I know somebody gonna say, "Oh, our children don't owe us nothing. They owe us respect and love." And of course, if they don't want to buy us nothing, that's on them. But I would love to have a child to treat me like the queen that I am, and you would love to have a son or a daughter that at least embrace the love that we gave them. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So you mean to tell me that they don't owe us love and respect? They don't owe us that? And if we was there for them, let me see, from the day they was born, still there for them, and you mean to tell me that they don't owe us? So y'all just gonna say, oh, they don't owe us nothing? Well, I don't agree with that. I believe they owe us a phone call if it's not every day. I believe they owe us if we ain't got enough to pay the bill and they got it, a little help every now and then, and we don't get that, some of us. I believe they owe us respect, and I believe that they should have their significant other or their baby mamas or their baby daddies to respect us no matter what. How can you let your baby mama or your baby daddy disrespect your parents that been there for you your whole life? That the age you are now, and they still helping you and your baby mama and your baby daddy when they don't have to. And when y'all get what y'all want, y'all forget the bridge that y'all had to cross to get what y'all needed at that particular time. But us as parents, We got to start standing on business because they're going to drain us dry if we don't. And I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to somebody. Somebody on here right now can't say no to their daughter or their son. And you know why? Because you're afraid that you love your grandchildren just like me. But they use our grandchildren for leverage. So if you don't do what they want you to do, which is trying to control us as adults who raised them, then they put the children in the equator. So if you mad at me as my son or my daughter, you gonna use what I really love, and that's our grandchildren. And it's sad, and some of us fall for it. You not talking back. Your daughter just hung up on you. Your daughter got you blocked. Your daughter disrespect you in front of her friends. Your son disrespect you in front of his friends. Talk to you like a dog, and you still yet be in their phone. I'm just asking you why, and I'm not asking for a friend. How long you gonna allow that to keep going on? How long you gonna keep on putting up what their shenanigans? How long you gonna keep on helping them with their eviction notice? How long you gonna keep helping them with their cutoff notice, with their light bill and their water bill? I'ma wait. I'ma wait, T. I'ma wait. I'm just saying. I'm just saying how long you gonna keep being a fool unless you're gonna bump up and be a damn fool. And now that I say the cat to the dog, I'm not being a damn fool. I didn't been a fool. I didn't been a fool for men that I loved at one time. I didn't been a fool for so-called friends. I didn't been a fool for family. But I'm not gonna be a damn fool for none of y'all. How about that? So just know my cutoff valve is to the roof. No, past the roof. It's to the sky. I'm done with being a fool to each and every one of y'all. Y'all don't call my phone anyway. So I'm done with being a fool. I love y'all, but I'm going to love y'all from a distance. And I'm going to love y'all enough not to be a damn fool for none of y'all. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This word tonight is for somebody, whether y'all want to admit it or not. Because you weren't about, oh, well, I want to M line this and I want to M line. They don't even deserve no line. Hey, Pam. Hey, Queen. They don't deserve a him line, a and line, a them line. They don't deserve it, and y'all still got it from Mardi Gras. I'm just saying. I'm knocking on somebody, though. Girl, when you gonna man up? Boy, when you gonna man up? Y'all not helping y'all kids like that. If y'all not chastising them, or y'all so-called chastising them, but y'all not standing on the chastising. Because chastising means I'ma stand on business. And I'm a victim of not standing on business a couple of times. I said I wasn't gonna do it, and I did it. And now I'm standing on business. Look how much money I done gave up. Look how much I done did. And it took damn near to me to get to 58, 59 years old to stand on business. And that's a damn shame. And y'all still young. Y'all got a chance. All us, some of us older women, we done been damn fools. I mean, we done been fools, but I ain't gonna be a damn fool. But a lot of y'all youngsters that follow Miss Ann, they got young children, they got young adult children too. Y'all better stand on business before it get too late. And the only reason why I say too late is because they're gonna be out of control. They're gonna be out of control. If you don't stop it now, girl, you're gonna be called everything but the child of God. And they're gonna tell everybody that you ain't never did nothing for them, and they're gonna tell everybody that you ain't raised them. They got people that's lying saying they raised your children when you didn't just left them stay over there for a couple of months or a couple of weeks and all that. They got people that's gonna vouch for their lives. They got family members that's gonna vouch for their lives because they don't like you anyway. Your own damn family. So whenever your children link up with the family that don't like you, and whatever your children tell them, they're gonna run with it. And it's sad. Because if you come by Miss Ann and you go to talking that shit about your mama, I'm gonna tell you I don't wanna hear that shit. Don't tell me nothing about your mama. Wrong or right, I'm not taking sides. But I would say if you got a mama, because the words say honor thy mother, thy father, days will be longer, but it also say don't provoke your children. So if I see any kind of way that you got a mama that's really, because they got parents that's disrespectful too. They got parents that never been there for their children too. So at the end of the day, if you one of them parents that ain't been there for your child, and you got excuses or whatever, unless you was on drugs or something like that, and you can help it. But they do have a such thing as bad parents. And if you got a bad parent, you still gotta respect them. I ain't saying you gotta be around them, but you still gotta love them and respect them, even if you gotta love them from a distance. I'm just saying, y'all thought I was just gonna get on the young adults without telling the adults about this. Y'all on the wrong platform. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Life be life. And I am so proud of myself because I don't act the way I used to. I don't react to stuff that happened. I just look at life being life. And I put on my big girl depends yesterday. I'm just saying. And I man up. When I caught a flat and I was in the middle of the bridge, I didn't panic. I was saying, Lord, I know you lying. I said, I know you lying. That's all I was saying. But I see the growth that's in me because I would have been cussing my tail off. I would have called the dealership and I would have cussed them out like a dog. I would have been cussing people in the car with me and ain't nobody was in the car. Wanda. So I am so proud of myself. So can you tell me what you are proud of that you did within the last 30 days to make yourself better? And you tell me how you stood on business with your kids. I'm gonna wait. I am gonna wait. I'm just trying to figure out. Hmm, I'm just trying to figure out. And I do want to say this to a lot of y'all, since I'm on Facebook. Can y'all show me some love? I like when y'all show me the thumbs up or the hearts or something. Just make it a little interesting and let me see some love. Just let me see some love. But anyway, I will say this. Uh, can y'all keep me out of y'all shenanigans? Let me say it loud for the pickable. Thank y'all over here on Facebook. Can y'all show some love on Instagram? See, y'all don't appreciate me on Instagram, some of y'all. But anyway, y'all can't stop my flow, and y'all can't stop what God has for me. Some of y'all that's on Instagram, and we got some of them like that, and Jackie on Facebook like that too. But what's for me is for me, and what's for y'all is for y'all. How about that, Sandra? and Miss Pam and Wanda and Angie and Sandra. So let me say this. I'm gonna tell y'all one more again. Let me say this. If y'all is beefing with somebody, just because y'all beefing with somebody, hey Mama Ava, hey dog, don't get mad at them when y'all don't get mad at me for not taking sides. If you don't like somebody on my platform, if it's a woman that's messing with somebody's husband, please don't tell me who she is. If you on my platform and you messing with a married man, somebody please don't tell me who she is. Because I'm against women that's messing with married men. I'm against men that's messing with married women. So if you know somebody on my platform that's messing with your husband or your friend's husband, please don't tell me who they is, because I will unfollow them quick, fast, in a hurry. But anyway, back to what I was saying. If y'all beefing with somebody that y'all saw me on a picture with, keep me out of y'all shenanigans. Just because you don't like somebody and whatever y'all got going on ain't got a damn thing to do with me. I'm just saying. They got people that love me that might not like you. They got people that don't like me that like other people, and I don't give a damn. I don't give two fucks about a bitch not liking me. That's when you just don't care. And I'm to the point where I don't give a fuck, excuse my expression, about who don't like me. So, hmm, so when y'all see me on a page with a female or a male and y'all beefing, it ain't got a fucking thing to do with me. I'm just saying. They got a lot of people that don't like me for no reason, and they be around people that don't like me, and they go along to get along. And it ain't got a fucking thing to do with them. Do y'all not know that each and every one of us got somebody somewhere that don't like us? But you got to put in your mind that I don't give a fuck in your mind. Because you got a friend that you are friends with, and your friend don't like Ann. So your duck ass don't like Ann because of your friend. You bought a stupid ass bitch to not like Ann because the bitch you with don't like Ann. That let me know what type of bitch you is. See, nobody don't control me but Jehovah. And Lord forgive me, I be cursing, Lord, but um, nobody control me but Jehovah. You know who controls some of you bitches that don't like me? The person that don't like me. I love you, Miguel, too. See the bitch that don't like me and you done jumped on the bandwagon with her. I ain't never did you nothing. I ain't never did you nothing. But since you was the bitch that got a problem with Ann for no apparent reason, you're a follower. You're a follower. And there's a lot of you bitches out there like that. It's a lot of you bitches out there can't even think for your damn self. I'm never gonna dislike somebody because you don't like them. But if you got something going on with my family, or you did something to my family, or you did something to somebody that I really love, I got a reason. But if you did something, so if somebody ain't never did nothing to me, and it's a lot of you bitches that's in New Orleans that I ain't never did nothing to, and you bitches just siding with people because y'all don't like me for whatever fucking reason y'all don't like me. But I don't give a fuck. You can stay over there because the one you don't like me behind, she don't even like you. Y'all be jumping on a bandwagon with people that don't even give a fuck about y'all. Y'all think y'all got friends when y'all so-called friends don't even give a fuck about y'all. Cause you got beef with somebody, bitch, they ain't got nothing to do with me. If y'all got beef, y'all keep y'all beef over there, bitch, and I'ma stay over here. But y'all don't control me, right? Pam, y'all don't control who the fuck I should be on a picture with, or who the fuck I should talk to, or who the fuck I should help or be around. Now, if you ain't right, bitch, I'ma get a. I got the spirit of discernment, and I could discern when a bitch ain't right, and some of you bitches ain't right. That's why y'all jump on the bandwagon with bitches that ain't right, like y'all. Y'all bitches are delusional. Y'all are followers, and y'all can't even think for y'all fucking self. And that's sad. That tells what type of female, a woman, a man that you are. I'm just saying. Y'all letting other people control y'all. Well, I don't like her. And y'all tell me why you don't like a bitch? Jealous, right? Black girl. You bitches be jealous of a bitch when she put some clothes on. Y'all be jealous of a bitch because she got a little more than y'all. Bitch, won't you just apply yourself and just think about how you can get some money? Bitch, how you can be jealous of a bitch that's getting money? Why would I be jealous of a bitch that's getting money? I need to tap a bitch on the shoulder and say, bitch, you can teach me how to get some money in the right way. I'm just saying. Some of you bitches is still stuck. I've been in a wheelchair for 31 years. And I've been going through 31 years. And guess what? I've been blessed 31 years to still be here. And y'all think I got time to sit around and mope and whine and worry about a bitch? Girl, please. Boy, please. Y'all got life and bullshit fucked up. If y'all think Aunt me sitting around worrying about y'all more invested in my life than me. I ain't gonna say than me because I'm doing me. Hey Eric, I am doing me. But I'm gonna tell y'all once, and I'm gonna tell y'all again. I done told y'all once already. I don't give a fuck if y'all in it to it with somebody. If you see me on a picture with somebody, don't put me in y'all shenanigans. That's all I'm saying. It don't have nothing to do with AMAs. And y'all don't be liking people for no reason. Or you don't like her because she used to mess with your ex old man. Or you don't like her because she messed with your ex old man. Or you don't like her because she be with her. Or you don't like him because he be with him. And y'all, and they got a lot of y'all fuck boys out there. A lot of y'all fuck boys out there used to speak to me. And now when y'all be around certain Negroes, ninjas, you bitches don't even want to speak. You know why? Because y'all fuck boys. I love you more. That's why. Because if I was speaking to you and you and my partner got into it, I'm talking to some of y'all fuck boys out there. You and his old lady was speaking when y'all was together. Y'all was cool. Now he not with the woman he used to be, and he with somebody else. And now that you see the ex, your punk ass don't even want to speak. You's a bitch ass ninja. And that's how some of you females is. Y'all don't even have your own mind. Y'all don't even control your own self. Because y'all worrying about how somebody else feel about y'all. The bitch you sitting there with right now watching me saying, I don't like it, or I don't like that. Turn that bitch off. Girl, please. Fuck you too. How about that? So if you like me and the bitch or the ninja around you don't like me, That means if you fall for her not liking me and now you don't like me, you just like her. And ask the bitch that's sitting next to you why she don't like handmaids. Or ask the fuck boy that's in the barber or wherever the fuck he at. Ask him what Ann ever did to him. He don't even have an answer either. And that's the sad part about it. When y'all gonna man up and be your own fucking person? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, because a lot of y'all is being controlled like a fucking robot. A lot of y'all is not your own person. You linked up with a ninja that got money, so you don't want to speak because you with the man that's above you. He the one feeding you. So you scared to speak because they no longer together anymore. You is a fuck boy. You girl, you don't want to speak no more because your friend don't like somebody. You's a fuck girl. And you don't even have your own mind. Nobody control me. Y'all let people control y'all because you know why? Y'all don't want to mess up nothing with the people that got more money than you. You feel like she the man, he the man, and she got a little change. In your mind, you feel like one day you gonna need her, or you feel like one day you gonna need him, so you don't want to fuck that up. But let me tell you this, homeboy, homegirl, one day you gonna need them, and they're not gonna even be there to be there for you. How about that? Gots to be more careful. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He say trust no man. He say trust no man. That's why I'm transparent. I can live in my truth and not be bothered by y'all hoes out there that don't like me. I'm not bothered by that. And some of y'all females out there need to get that same attitude where you don't give a fuck if a bitch don't like you. Because as long as you living on God green earth, it's gonna be a lot of bitches ain't gonna like you. It's gonna be a lot of fuck boys ain't gonna like you. So what? So what? So what? You don't like me. I'm not gonna stop living. Bitch, I'm gonna keep on custom my clothes. I'm gonna keep on putting clothes on. And I'm gonna keep on putting my foot on you bitch's neck. And it's gonna, yeah, your neck gonna be clean because my shoes don't hit the slab, bitch. At least when I put my foot on your neck, uh, guess what? Why people be calling me while I'm on live? At least when I put my foot on your neck, sorry y'all, somebody was trying to call me while I was on Facebook. When I put my foot on your neck or your face or your head, at least I won't leave a dirty spot. I'm just saying, because my shoes never hit the slab. Hey, Deidre. Hey, Queen. Hey, Aisha. So, y'all can keep on being the way that y'all are, letting people control y'all, and not liking people because of other people. Oh, well, that's you and your stupid ass life. But ain't gonna keep on living her life, enjoying her life, and not giving a fuck about the people in the world that don't like her. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. How about that? And another thing I want to talk about today too is T.I. and 50 Cent. Now T.I. and 50 Cent. Y'all done waited till y'all done got damn near old fucking men to be out here going back and forward with y'all shenanigans. What's the problem? And then a lot of people got mad when T.I. little son, King, spoke up for his mama. Now let me say this, y'all. I got mad respect for anybody that show love behind their mama. Just because he didn't disrespect his mom and his daddy before, don't mean that he don't love his parents. It's called growth. And it's a good thing. He let y'all know he don't play about his mama. And that's a good thing. So to a lot of y'all out there saying he need to go sit down because he shouldn't be saying this and saying that, I be fuck. I love every minute of him speaking up for his fucking mama. I'm just saying. That's a little boy that loves his mama dearly. And when he was getting in trouble, he just was finding his way. But when he stand on business and say, I don't play about my mama, fuck what y'all talking about. I respect that's the utmost respect I have for him. Little man stand on business when it come down to your fucking parents, because that's still your parents. That's who took care of him all these years, still taking care of him in a lot of ways, and taking care of his little baby. Why wouldn't he speak up for his fucking mama? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I want my children to speak up for me too. Where y'all at? When it's time for y'all to fucking speak up, I want y'all to speak up for me too. But I don't want y'all to get into it with nobody to where y'all, we gotta be mindful. We gotta be very mindful. I have children that love me, and at the end of the day, they're not gonna come on the internet because I be telling them they ain't gotta take up for me. Because people be looking for certain shit and be looking for clout, and they be want your children to come out there so they could come out there. They're already mad and envious and jealous of your children. So they know if they press the button in the wrong way, that's gonna bring your children out there. So I salute my head out to my children because they know I can handle myself. Hey Mecca, love you, Queen. They know Sandra, Wanda, Pam, Cheryl. They know that I can handle myself when it come down to any situation. I pull up. I'm just saying. I'm 59 years old, but I ain't scared of nobody if somebody rub me the wrong way. But now I know how to think. I'm not gonna go head first. I got to sit down and think about what I'm gonna say, but or what I'm gonna do before I do it, because I ain't trying to go to jail for life. And you can protect yourself in the process of you protecting yourself. If you don't do it in decency and orderly, you can wind up in jail. Unlike the shit that happened down here in New Orleans. New Orleans know how to throw the rock and hide their damn hand. And I'm gonna say it again, our city is corrupted in a lot of ways. Starting from JP, JPSO, all the way down to the NO, to the JP, Jefferson Parish. I mean, all the way down to Orleans Parish, prisons, and courthouse systems. I'm just saying. But 50 Cent and T.I., if y'all listening, and I know y'all probably not, but one day this message might get to y'all in some kind of way. Can y'all please stop? Can y'all please stop? Hold on, let me get a sip of water. T.I. and 50 Cent. This Miss Ann Mays. Y'all might not get this message right now, but one day y'all might get it. Can y'all please stop with the beef? We got the young generation that's listening to y'all, that's watching y'all. Why y'all wait till y'all get to be up in age to want to beef? For what reason? And why is y'all beefing about small shit when y'all supposed to be kings and giants? Not 50 Cent. I love you. And I love T.I. It's no way possible. You should have been talking about Tiny. That's not right. Certain things we do and certain things we don't do. We don't talk about nobody mama. Y'all talking about each other's mamas and wives and all that. We don't do that. So it wasn't right for nobody to talk about 50 Cent mama, and it wasn't right for you to talk about T.I.'s wife. Tiny had nothing to do with y'all little beef as men. You're wrong, 50. Y'all gotta stop. Me, Miss Ann, as an older woman, y'all need to stop. And the reason I say y'all need to stop is we got a whole generation that's looking at y'all. Y'all supposed to be making examples for the next generation. Now just tell me why. Just tell Miss Ann why. Why y'all doing this. Because it's not right. And y'all know it's not right. All the back and forward, all that shit going on is not cool. I'm going to pray for y'all. And I pray that y'all let it ride. And I'm going to pray that y'all put the beef aside. And every time I pray, mind you, I promise you, the results gonna be good. Cause y'all gonna stop the beef. And somebody gonna say, Miss Ann, you know what? They done made up. And it's not the same anymore. So with that being said, T.I. and 50 Cent, please stop beefing from Miss Ann. You know, I got another one I need to talk about too. Finesse. Finesse, I don't know what's going on with you, but something ain't right. I don't know what's going on with you, but you need to get yourself together. I really don't know what's going on with a lot of y'all celebrities. Y'all got people on the outside looking in, and they don't really know that a lot of y'all celebrities are not happy with y'all self. They got people that want to be y'all. That they got people that will give up any and everything to be in y'all's shoes, and y'all don't even appreciate how far God has brought y'all. And it is ridiculous. I'm just saying, thank y'all for the 15 likes. Thank y'all. A lot of celebrities are not happy. A lot of celebrities are unhappy. And a lot of y'all want to be like them. But if y'all ever get an opportunity to be with some of them or hang out with some of them, y'all realize life ain't all good as they make it. We are on the outside looking in. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I done been around some celebrities in my life. I've been around Rick James' little son when he came down from California. God bless the dead. Rick James' little son um, stood by my house a couple of times. I got receipts on that too. Lil Rick. I did 2 comedy shows with Cat Williams. I am a comedian. I haven't done a show in quite some time, but I did 2 shows with Cat Williams. Cat Williams and our relationship is not the same. And I talked about him on one of my um, videos, and they kind of like boycotted it. And they can boycott certain things so certain things can't get out. But y'all got to realize when people got millions and millions of dollars, they could stop certain things from hitting the internet in certain areas and getting to certain people. And that's what happened with the live with me and him. It did get a whole lot of views because they stopped it. They blocked it. But it is what it is. And a lot of y'all need to realize that life be lifing for celebrities. And a lot of y'all want to get there. But when I tell you, it's a sacrifice to get there. And I don't want it like that. I mean, I don't want it to where I can't enjoy my life. I don't want it to where I can't go different places and I have to have people follow me to the bathroom and all that kind of stuff there. I still want to be to the point where I can still enjoy my life and still be a motivational speaker, still be the person that make a difference in other people's lives. I don't want to be too big for myself. I want to always keep, and not want to, I'm going to always keep Jehovah in my life and put him first in my life. And if I cannot talk about him on my platform or any other platform, thank you, Mecca, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be a part of y'all in y'all shenanigans. Thank you, Mecca. Um, and I will post. I will be on Mecca live on Facebook. I think it's tomorrow. Is it tomorrow, Mecca? So I might come on here at 8 because I will be on Mecca Ra on Facebook. I will be live on her platform on tomorrow. If it's tomorrow, I'm going to share it with y'all and let y'all know that it's tomorrow. But y'all got to do some soul searching and y'all got to stand on business when it come down to these young adults. And let me tell y'all something. On Instagram, I am so sick of y'all, some of y'all. My Instagram be saying 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 people. But y'all, let me tell y'all, I can see y'all when I get off Instagram and it says 7 people up there, it'd be like 300, 400 people. So that's a lot of picking boo. That's a lot of pickaboos. And when I get off of YouTube, YouTube say I got 16 people on here. When I get off of here, it's gonna say I got 300 people on here too. That's a lot of pickaboos. When I get off on Facebook, it's gonna say the same. Now why I got so many pickaboos, I don't know, but I don't care. I'm still gonna deliver the message if it says 0 people because I know it's way more people than that, Mecca. So just because I don't see y'all, that don't mean I y'all not there. Some things are unseen. And just because I don't see a whole lot of y'all, that's not gonna stop me from going live. I'm gonna keep going live and keep on feeding y'all the message because I am the messenger. And one day y'all gonna come from out the closet. I understand the people that's in the closet that have government job and people that's at work and all that kind of stuff there. And I also understand that you're pickable because you don't want your friend or somebody to know that you are on my page. That means you are being controlled, just like the cell phones controlling us, just like the TVs controlling us when we watch them and add all that shit to our TV. Y'all are being controlled, just like Alexa when she on and I be talking, she be asking me as I'm talking to her. So that means she listening to my conversation. That's called technology. And we have to watch and see what we do with technology. Because they lurking, they listening, they watching, they tossing, and they turning. But they got the right string but the wrong video. And we got to be more careful. That part right there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So if y'all think that I'm gonna stop going live because of the numbers that I see. Because some people say numbers don't lie. Oh, they do. These numbers are lying. Number 9 is a lie on Instagram. Number 16 is a lie on YouTube. Number 8 is a lie on Facebook. So we got all these lies then turned into a damn lie. Because I know without a shadow of doubt, it's way more people watching me than what I'm looking at. Y'all trying to deceive me, and y'all can't because I already know It's more people than what I see. Clock that key. I'm just saying. But it's a blessing to see y'all here. It's a blessing to know y'all here. You know why it's a blessing? Because y'all listening. I must be doing something right. Y'all still here. Y'all listening. And every time I come on here, some of y'all miss me. A lot of y'all miss me. But guess what? Bless y'all little heart. Because I'm going to continue to be on here whether I see y'all or not. How about that, Miss Thing? How about that, Mr. Thing? I'm just saying. Y'all can't stop me from coming on here getting y'all wisdom, getting y'all the word, speaking on some shit that y'all want to speak about, what y'all scared to speak on it. Girl, you scared to even stand up for yourself in your own house. Your children is running your house and you paying all the bill and you the only one working in the house. Come on, somebody. You the only one, boy. Boy, you the only one paying the bills and you don't even get respect in your own house. Stop it. Y'all gotta stop. Hey, sister girl, y'all really gotta stop. A lot of y'all don't have control over y'all own house where y'all pay bills. And that's sad. It's sad when y'all worry about other people's lives when y'all life is in shambles. Y'all don't know if y'all going or coming. And y'all so caught up into other people's lives and other people's business, worrying about the neighbor, worrying about the naysayers. That's why you can't get your life in order. Because you too wrapped up and caught up into somebody else's life. You're worrying about your son. You're worrying about your daughter. You're worrying about your son-in-law. You're worrying about your daughter-in-law. You're worrying about your mama. You're worrying about your daddy. You're worrying about your grandchildren. You're worrying about your friends. You're worrying about your cousins. You're worrying about your aunties. You're worrying about your uncle. Well, when the fuck you gonna worry about yourself? I'm just saying. You worrying about everybody but yourself. How about that? And in spite of my imperfection, and no matter how y'all feel about me, just know that. And may his love Jehovah. For y'all that's around here judging people, because y'all feel like y'all perfect or y'all better than them. Well, since you so perfect, since you so perfect, just tell me what you never did in your perfect life. Just tell me you never made a mistake in your perfect life. Since a lot of y'all want to be uh, counted as perfect people. But last I remember, we are imperfect people. A lot of us. Nobody's perfect on this earth. Nobody. And it's sad that y'all make believe and want, hey queen, and want people to believe that you are just this perfect person. You don't do no wrong. You never did no wrong. You never told a lie. When y'all gonna stop lying to yourself? It's sad to where you lie to yourself so you believe your own damn lies. And it's a lot of y'all like that. Stop lying. Lying, constantly lying, is a disease. I know people like that. I know people that just lie, 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 and nobody believe them. People know they be lying, and they still go along to get along. When y'all gonna tell people stop lying? When y'all gonna say, why you lie so much? Y'all know you got a family member like that. You know you got a friend like that. You know somebody like that. You know you got a mama like that. You got a daddy like that. That's why they don't like me. I be saying, why you lying? Ah, shut up. You ain't about. Why you lying? See, when people get angry, when you say shit like that, it's because they know you telling the truth. I know people like that. Well, lie in my damn face. And I'd be like, you're a damn lie. That's not true. And I don't even say that out of disrespect. I'd be like, so why you lying? Ain't nobody lying. You could prove to them that they lying and they still gonna go with their lies. Yo, that is a sickness. That is a sickness when somebody lie like that. And they got people around them be talking among each other and saying, girl, he's still lying. Girl, she's still lying. You gonna tell it to your friend, tell it to your husband, tell it to your significant other, tell it to your mama, tell it to your daddy. Why in the hell you not telling them to stop lying? Why when they start lying, you don't say, why you be lying like that? That's why they be mad with me. I be saying, now why you lying like that? Now why you just lying? We all are guilty of telling a lie every once in a while. Even the Christians lie. I'm just saying. Y'all believe that some of the Christian people don't lie? Oh my God. I just got through from telling y'all that they are not perfect people. And if it's necessary, and some of them, even if it's not necessary, there are liars. I didn't call some of the people that say they love Jehovah, they love God. I didn't call them in lies. I didn't call some of the people that go to Bible study, they go to church 3 times or twice a week, and they damn liars. Looking in the mirror tonight and believing their own damn lies. I didn't learn, let me tell y'all something. I didn't learn my lesson about the so-called Christian people. Y'all heard what I said? The so-called Christian people. Because I didn't caught a couple of them in lies. So how can I trust you when you're supposed to be a so-called Christian and I didn't caught your ass in a lie? At least I'm admitting that I am not perfect. Because if somebody called me, I didn't lie and say I was sleeping and I really wasn't sleeping. And I had no reason to lie, but I was like, I really didn't want to hurt their feelings. When all I should have said, well, I ain't feel like talking to you. So I lied to them. I was sleeping when I wasn't. When all I had to do is say, girl, I ain't feel like talking. Right, Ashley. We all are human. Girl, how many of y'all lied on your income tax this year, last year, the year before that, and the year before that? How many of y'all been lying on your taxes for decades? How many of y'all still lying when it come down to y'all taxes? And some of the people that do y'all taxes be lying too. Girl, I'm just saying. Well, girl, let me do this. I can get you more money. Do you have any receipts? Well, girl, is it anybody else child that you can carry? You can find your dependent. I could do that too. Girl, that's lying. Well, girl, you ain't got no dependents. Can you call your sister, your brother, your uncle? Oh, girl, you can call. You know what? You can carry your. Is your sister disabled? The president. Girl, is your sister disabled? Well, girl, can you call Amy's? You know, I can. Girl, I can carry Amy. No, you're not, bitch. You ain't giving me nothing. Clock that T. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Well, girl, well, you got all your receipts that all your receipts for all the stuff that you spent last month. Girl, you got your receipts. You got your gas receipts. Yeah, and give me that too. Girl, you got your receipts from when you bought all them churn, them toys around Christmas. You got your receipts for everything, all the money that you didn't spend on all of the pens that you didn't bought for the people that, can't go to the bathroom on their own and the wipes and all that kind of. Girl, you got your receipt for helping your cousin, that barely could talk, the one that's blind, that can't see. Girl, you ain't keep all your receipts for the medicine that when you bought the medicine and all that. Remember, you paid for somebody medicine, so you got your receipts for the homeless people that you help under the bridge. Yeah, I got all that. See, that's what I'm saying. So how can we be perfect people when we try to help imperfect people by lying? I'm just saying that part. And Ashley says she don't operate like that. Do y'all not know y'all could get in trouble? And some of y'all who got the big income tax because somebody lied. When they find out about the lies, don't y'all know y'all could get audited and won't be getting a income tax for a couple of years? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Do y'all not know what you're doing, adult? Come to the light. Come to the light, Caroline. Come to the light. Do y'all not know that? Do y'all not know that somebody lied last year so they ain't get no income tax this year? Do y'all not know somebody falsified the information last year, or the year before that, or the year before that, the year before that, the year before that, and they still paying back? I'm just saying, somebody is paying back more than what they got. Girl, you paying $20,000 back and you ain't even get 20,000. You barely got 2,000. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You carry somebody child and you told them you was gonna give them $1,000 or you was gonna give them 1,500 or you was gonna give them something and you ain't gave them nothing. So when you got your money, it went in one hand and out the other one because y'all play all kind of games with carrying these people, children. That part and interest. I'm just saying. So y'all can keep on thinking y'all around here getting away, y'all only get by. Because sooner or later, y'all past is gonna catch up with y'all. How about that? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. One day, one time years ago, I called myself want to do the self-employed. And guess what? I did do the self-employed, and all I got was $2,000 back, and I wound up paying $9,000 back. How about that? I'm just saying. Oh, you gonna pay one way or another, but you're gonna pay. You might pay a little, you might pay a lot, but you're gonna pay one way or another. And one thing you don't want to do is play with the I, the aura, and the S, because they're gonna get you one way or another. I'm just saying. And some of y'all need to put a lock on y'all social security number because they got people that y'all give y'all personal information to that still probably using y'all information from the last time that they had it. Somebody on here using somebody that's in the hospital, that been in the hospital, they grandma, they daddy, they auntie, they uncle, somebody carrying somebody on their taxes, and the person don't even know nothing about it. But to you that's doing that and thinking you got away with it or you getting away with it, trust me, the money gonna go in one hand and out the other. hmm So your mom or your daddy that can't talk, can't see, can't hear, they don't know nothing about you carrying them on their taxes. But guess what? You might think nobody can't see you, but the man upstairs, he saw you. He saw you and he know exactly how much you got. Your mom or your daddy needed some depends and you ain't even out of all the money you got, you ain't even go buy them a box or a bag of depends. I'm just saying. Clock that tea. hmm So a lot of y'all who don't know your social security card or your social security number is very valuable. So if somebody been had your social security number, your date of birth, your address, your email address, and all of that, they can tap into all of your personal business. I'm saying, I'm just saying, y'all think I'm slow? I used to be. At one time, I didn't know when I was having children, somebody was getting good money off of me because I ain't know nothing about income tax. I ain't know nothing about the I, the R, or the S. So somebody was carrying my children for decades, and I ain't know nothing about it. So I will be getting protection on my identity. Because me and my mother have the same exact name. And when she got stopped by the cops, she sure told them, that's not me, that's my daughter. So she considered as a snitch because she snitched on me. She did. They was looking for me for something I did long time ago. And she said, y'all not talking about me, y'all talking about my daughter. Well, girl, she snitched on me. Ain't nothing like your own mama snitching on you. I don't know why she gave me the same name she have, cause she is a snitch. Hmm. She most definitely snitched on me. Hmm. They was looking for me, but they couldn't catch me rolling or walking. And the other police said, "Didn't I tell you that's not her? That's her daughter." Cause she said, "That ain't me. That's my daughter." All she had to do is take the fifth and don't say nothing. But no, she snitched. I would never do nothing around her, cause I already know she gonna say that was my daughter. I'm just saying. Why would you name me the exact name like you? I bet you if I got a light bill, she gonna say, "Good thing I ain't in New Orleans," cause she'll tell the light people, "That's not me. That's not my bill. That's my daughter." And it's not. She sure would tell them, "That's not my light bill. That's not my water bill. That gotta be my daughter, girl." Not. She always throwing me under the bus. She always lying, saying that she not me. At one point, she probably be saying, "Oh yeah, that's me," when it's me. That's called identity theft. Hmm. I bet you when I was a little girl, I had lights in my name. Clock that too. I bet you. Hmm. I bet you when I was young, I had lights in my name. I bet you y'all did too. Hmm. So she ain't never got to worry about me doing nothing around her. Because she most definitely is a snitch. I got to be more careful around her. Hmm. And I will make sure that our birth, like she said, when the people be seeing her, they be saying, "Oh girl, I saw you," and she said, "That's not me, that's my daughter." And I said, "Now they know damn well I'm not walking. How can they mistake my mama for me?" Now y'all need to stop. Y'all trying to be funny out there. Y'all know damn well I'm not walking yet. I look just like my mama, but I look like this face right here, the little long face right here. This is my daddy face. I can't run from that face. But up here, right here, from the eyes, is my mama. Now this just right here, just extra skin, cause I lost weight, and when I gain weight, my face gonna get back fatter. But this little long face right here, girl, this is my daddy face. Oh well, and they gonna tell her, "Oh well, I saw you, y'all stop doing that to my mama. Stop doing it. My mama birthday is March the 6th. When y'all see my mama, stop saying, 'Oh, I saw you.' Y'all be trying to be funny. If I find out y'all trying to be funny, I'm gonna roll up on y'all in a wheelchair and I'm gonna get the back of y'all heel with the front of my wheelchair. So stop playing with my mama. Will be. I hope they don't wait till I get to be old, because if I start walking at an old age, that's gonna be a hot mess. I'm gonna pray that I don't be messy. Ain't nothing like being an old, messy ass lady. They'll be saying, "I like that old lady, but she too damn messy to be so old." Like they be saying, "Oh, messy ass, she too old to be messy." At least I be messy in a good way. But if somebody come for me, the mess gonna come out. Got to be more careful. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Queen. Girl, I think even in my 90s, I think I'm gonna still be a little messy, or not as messy. I mean, it is what it is. The people like the mess anyway. They really do like it. But I be messy in a good way, and I be telling the truth. I don't just get on here and be messy and getting in other people's business being messy. I speak on certain things, but I didn't learn certain things not to speak on. I be saying stuff and I be saying, "No, and just mind your business on that," because you know they're going to come for you. But if I feel like somebody, I don't care if somebody going to come for me, I'll speak my mind. But certain things, be like, you know what, and just mind your business on that. Don't say nothing on that. And I be saying, you know what, I ain't gonna say nothing. Oh well. But why y'all get mad if y'all put y'all business on social media? Why y'all get mad if people speak on something that you put on social media? I'm just saying. If I put something on social media and y'all speak on it, I can't get mad, and I'm not gonna get mad. It is what it is. I put it out there, so it is what it is. But it's a lot of things about me that y'all don't know. It's a lot of things. I don't know what's the hold up, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Cause every time it's time to end my book, something always happens. So I do believe, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, my book gonna come out in the time, in the right time. Cause I be to the end. And when I'm to the end to where I wanna start working on my cover, start working on my graphic, start working on this and working on that, it's always a delay. It's always a delay, but not a deny. Did y'all hear that? Do I need to say that again? Let me say it a little louder. It's always a delay, but not a denial. I'm just saying. Clock that T. I'm just saying. I am so proud of myself, y'all. I come so far to get to where I'm at. I thank God that I am not the person that I used to be. And God's time, actually. Because the person that I used to be, I would never want to be her again. I promise y'all. I didn't give a damn about a man. It was all about me and what I wanted, when I wanted, how I wanted. And that's not good. Because it shouldn't be all about me. It should be about him and then me. I was forgetting about him. And when you forget about him, that means you're not thinking about you. Because if you're thinking about you in the right manner, you're going to put him first. And then you. And then everybody else. So I just thank God that I am not the person that I used to be, Superwoman. I thank God that I am a phenomenal woman and I know it. I know who I am and whose I am. And when you get to that point in your life, that's when, hey, Nessa, that's when you can live your life. And I forgot to say happy birthday to one of the queens, which is, I call her my sister, Vanessa. Her birthday was February the 11th on my daughter's birthday, and the day that Whitney Houston passed away was February 11th. So happy birthday, Nessa. I love you as much as I love your brother on God. And that's the truth. So to a lot of y'all, just make changes in your life. Don't change for nobody else. Change for Jehovah and change for yourself. But I will say this, long as you got Jehovah in your life, you can't go wrong. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Um, the blessings be everywhere. And my grandson and his friend was in a car with me, and everywhere we went, somebody was blessing us. And guess what I told them? I say, see how God be blessing. So yesterday, y'all, I stopped at the dollar store to get batteries for a toy that I got for my grandbaby Saint, because it was his birthday. And I even much forgot the date of my grandbaby birthday, and I caught it the next day because I would never let my grandbaby you know, let me pass without saying happy birthday to my grandbaby Saint. It was my grandbaby Saint birthday as well. So yesterday um I stopped at AutoZone because I was gonna get some batteries um from AutoZone, but I needed a screwdriver to open the dragon that I had got from my grandbaby. So a Mexican had opened a port where you unscrew it for the batteries. So I had some churches in the car. I had got churches yesterday. Hey boom and hey big sexy. I had got some churches yesterday. I got I got the $5 bill from churches. So I only ate the leg and a few fries. Y'all, I am not a big eater, but I make sure I don't touch the other pieces because I don't like to waste or throw away food. So I didn't touch the thigh, which I don't really like thighs. And I didn't touch all the fries. And I didn't touch the biscuit. And I didn't touch the corn. So they had a guy digging in a trash can for something to eat. And he found the empty plate that somebody had then ate chicken or bones or whatever, and he was about to eat out of it. So I pulled up at the right time. I believe it was the right time. I know it was. And I gave him the leftover that I had. And I said, that's why I make sure I sanitize my hands before I eat. And I make sure I don't touch all the food because I cannot eat all of it. But this man was so happy that he got the chicken, the biscuit, the corn, and the fries. And I say, Lord, I thank you because I wasn't going to eat it and I wasn't going to throw it away. But if I didn't find anybody to give it to, I probably would have wound up throwing it away because I wasn't going to eat no more of it. But I was so happy that he really sit down and enjoyed that food and he ate it. So I left him over there by him and I went to the Dollar General. And a young guy was getting out the car, and I say, "You'll do me a favor." He said, "Yes, ma'am." First, he said, he looked at my car, and he said, "You drive a nice car like this." He said, "How can I find me a job? Where can I find a good job so I can get a car like this?" So I told him, I said, God got you, and I say you can have anything in your life that you want. You just got to be persistent on. I say, and this job's out there. I say, God got you. I say you could get a car like this. I say one day you're gonna get a car like this. I say it's just a car like that. So I say I asked him to go in there and get the batteries for me, and I gave him $10 to get some batteries for my grandbaby toy. So he came back out and I said, thank you, like that. And I said, you okay? He said, yeah. And so I started talking to him about God. So he said, hold up 1 minute. So he went to look into his phone and he started smiling. He said, God is so good. And I said, why, what happened? He said, man, I do DoorDash. And he said, somebody just tipped me $50. And I said, oh my God. I say, see, that's a blessing right there. I say, keep doing good deeds, and God gonna continue to keep on open doors for you. Not just that fast. He ran in there. He got the batteries. He gave me my little change. It was $7 for 4 batteries, and he got a $50 tip from his DoorDash. That's how good Jehovah is. When people do the will of God and stand on business and don't let. Because one time we went to the parade, me and my grandson and his friend, and I drive with my left hand, and I use the hand control with my right hand. If y'all go back and look at the video, of me driving. I'm driving with my left, I'm driving, my hand is on the steering wheel. But if you look down at my left hand, that is the hand control that I put inside of my vehicle myself. So both of my hands is being used while I am driving. So um, my left hand is on the steering wheel, and my right hand is on the hand control, and that's how I drive. And I know a lot of y'all, a lot of people be like, "Well, how you drive?" And of course, when the police pulled me over in Marrero, it was like, "If you paralyzed, how you driving?" That's why they didn't want to believe that I was paralyzed, because they didn't see a hand control in my Mercedes at the time, and I didn't have one, because at that time I didn't know that you can buy them, off of Amazon. I'm used to getting the ones that's $1,300, $1,400 when I was, when I first, you know, was driving. But when I first got out of the hospital, I used to drive with a stick. I used to drive with a crutch. So when the police stopped me, I was driving with a stick or a crutch. And they didn't see how I was driving. All they know is I was driving. Now mind y'all, somebody probably saying it's dangerous. But let me tell you about a lot of us that's independent, that we ain't gonna let nothing stop us. When I first got in the wheelchair and I bought a car, I had to figure out how I'm gonna bring my children to school, and I wasn't gonna wait on nobody to bring me. I'll bring my children to school. So I started driving with a stick. That's how I used to drive. And I didn't let nothing stop me from driving. I bought my first house, I was 28 years old, and I was it was in Whitmere across the river in Jefferson Parish. So I used to come from across the river and bring my daughter to St. Peter Cleveland, and I used to drive with a stick, and that's how I used to drive. And for a lot of people who don't know, I am a T7. A T7 is, they got some people is LCs, and some people is paralyzed from the neck down. When you paralyzed, it's a C. So if you paralyzed from the neck down, that means all you could do is turn your head. You cannot move your hands. You cannot move your legs. You can't do nothing but turn your head. Well, you went to that school, and I am a T7. And for y'all who don't know what a T7 is, a T7 is the lower part, like under my stomach. Um, that's where my feelings stop. But I still have sensation. I don't have feelings like y'all do when it come down to this the grown and sexy. And I know we all are grown on here. When it come down to sex, um, I can feel some of it, not all of it. So me being a T7, um, I use an in and out catheter, and one day I'll show that to y'all. Hey, hey, Queen, hey, my baby. An in and out catheter is the little, it's a bag. I use that every 4 to 6 hours, and I take these pills, and these pills are oxybutynin. They call them ditropan, and these pills stop you from uh, pissing on yourself. I take those pills 4 times a day. They are 5 milligrams, and they're not just for people that's in wheelchair. They are for people that can't hold their bladder as well. And some of y'all is not in a wheelchair and y'all can't hold y'all bladder. So y'all can miss me with that. So I use a catheter every four. Send it back at you. I use a catheter every 4 to 6 hours. The urine go in the bag. You put it in your little pee hole. The urine come out. It come with betadine. It come with gloves. It come with wipes, and it's already lubricated. You put that in your little bit of pee hole, and once the pee go in the bag, and after you use it, you dispose the bag so it's throw away. I I use the gloves. I could be sitting in my car and nobody would never know that I'm using the bathroom in my car. A lot of people don't know anything about that. Everybody don't wear a bag. I don't wear a bag. And when it's time for me to have a BM, um, my stomach it get bloated. And when my stomach, thank you, Queen, when my stomach get bloated, that means I have a lot of stool inside of my stomach because I am a very small person. I don't have no stomach. So whenever my stomach is bloated, for some of y'all who have uh, a period, y'all stomach get bloated too. But sometimes some of y'all be bloated because y'all literally full of shit. I didn't know our intestines could have so much stool inside of it. So when you have migraine headaches, when you have a backache and your stomach hurt, most likely you could be full of stew. And a lot of people don't know that. Our body can hold so much stew to it's a sin of shame. So if you got back problems and you wondering why your back hurting and you tossing and turning and you can't sleep, you are full of stew. You have to drink a lot of liquid, which is water. If you're on any type of antibiotic, that can cause you to be constipated. And just because you might take an enema or you might take a suppository, don't mean that oh the stool up here is gonna come out. You have to take something that's gonna clean your whole colon out, and you're gonna feel better, and you're gonna sleep better, and you gotta at least clean or flush right your body out several times. And some of us don't have a regular bowel movement. Some people go to the bathroom twice a day, and some people don't go but every other day, or some people don't go but once or twice a week. Unlike me, I'm in a wheelchair. I don't go to the bathroom every day. So I have to literally take something. But if I eat something like fiery crab, I know what to eat to make me go. And if I eat something, it's going to let me know it's time for me to go. So that's how I have to go. And I don't like having accidents. So when I'm on the road or when I go somewhere, I be wanting to eat stuff, but I be scared to eat it because I know if I eat greasy food or I eat the wrong type of food, something bad gonna happen, and I don't like that. I don't like having accidents. I don't like going to nobody bathroom on the road. So before I go anywhere, I make sure my body is cleaned out where I don't have to be scared to be on the road and I gotta go to the bathroom. So to a lot of y'all that don't know about people um, that's in wheelchairs, all of us got different levels. All of us are not the same. They got some people, it start from the L, the C, the low. It start from the 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, and the levels. My level is a T7. They got somebody that's lower than me, but they got more feelings than me. When y'all be saying somebody could stand up or they could walk if they want to walk, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about. I'm sorry I had to say it like that. But y'all not us, so y'all don't know what's going on with everybody. If I could walk, you think I would be in a wheelchair? If I could stand up, you think I would not want to stand up? Some people can, but some people are lazy. And they do have some people that's out there can stand up and go to physical therapy and they could try because they got feelings in their legs and they could go to therapy and get some type of help. I don't have that ability. My feelings in my legs, if I'm sleeping and you come and lay on my legs or you scratch me, I'm gonna get a reaction and I'm gonna know that you are on my leg. But it's very, very, it's not a whole lot of feeling, but I can tell if you scratch me because when I get mad and I get angry, my legs go to jumping. They go to jumping like a horse running. That means I'm angry and I'm pissed the fuck off and I want to jump up out of the wheelchair. So I try not to get like that because once my legs go to moving like Forrest Gump, that means I'm pissed off and I want your head. So I stay from around people that make me go there. So when y'all see other people in wheelchairs, they got some people got a colostomy bag. I do not have a bag. Somebody said that one time about me having a shit bag. I have never had a shit bag. It's called a colostomy bag. I have never had a colostomy bag on me. I do not have a urine bag on me, unlike some other people. Some guys, they have urine bag strapped on their leg. It's called a leg bag. And the guys, some guys, hey Linda, hey Queen, some guys, when it come down to sex, some of them, they private parts still get hard. It all depends on their level. Everybody that's in a wheelchair do not eat the pee or suck the D. Don't look at us like that because we're in a wheelchair. Oh, she probably got a good head. No, ain't doing it. Um, See him you, in your mind. Well, at least he could eat. Everybody don't do that. Everybody, just because I'm in a wheelchair, don't even think about it. Don't even size my lips up. I'm just saying. Because that's what y'all think about a lot of us that's in the wheelchair. Everybody is not like that to everybody. And if I was, it'll be my own personal preference and it'll be my own personal business. And they got some guys that's in a wheelchair. I love you more. Thank you, Queen. But some guys, they private part don't get hard and they have to use a pump. And it's a pump to make their private part to build the blood. That's what I'm saying. To build their blood. But um, everybody is different when it come down to our paralysis. Everybody is different. Don't say, oh well, she could walk if she wanna. Y'all be sounding so fucking stupid when y'all say shit like that. Do y'all think in y'all delusional mind that if I could stand up, I could walk, I wouldn't? I am a T7. I cannot move my legs on my own. When I'm laying down, I get muscle spasm. When I'm mad, I get muscle spasm. So the shit y'all be saying makes no sense at all. So, uh, anybody on here, since we on here, I need a cameraman. I need a cameraman that's gonna follow me around for a day or two because I want to do interviews and I got the people that in the places where I want to go to do the interviews. So if any one of y'all on this platform know anybody that's a cameraman, I need them to hit me up. I need them to hit me up. And I know out of all y'all on here, somebody knew a cameraman. I had one in mind, but I don't know his number. I got to make a few phone calls because my son, he knew somebody, and I probably have to call him. But if y'all know somebody, right, all things are possible. I know, I most definitely. I need a cameraman, and I need a cameraman for a day or two. So if y'all know a cameraman in New Orleans, can y'all tell him to hit me up in my DM? Oh, okay. They hit me up in my DM, send me a message so we can link up, so I can find out what is his or her price. I'm just saying. So y'all, I love y'all, and I hope a lot of y'all share my video, cause y'all be making me feel like I be begging y'all, and I don't like to beg. And I be asking y'all to share the video. We go through this every day. We go through this every day. Oh, all right. Well, tell him to hit me up, or you send me a message. Send me his number. DM me his phone number. So I'm gonna ask y'all one more again. I'm asking the queens and the kings, and I'm not begging. Can y'all share the live? I've been doing social media for quite some time, and I know we got a lot of people that on here that don't like me, and we got a lot of people on here that love me, and the people that love me that say they love me, y'all not even sharing the live, and it's not that hard. It's not hard for y'all to press the share button. I got more than 10 family members. I should have more than 10 shares on every platform. You mean to tell me out of almost 3,000 subscribers, I can't get 10 people to share the live? You mean to tell me on Facebook, 8,000 and some followers, I can't get 10 shares? You mean to tell me out of 37,000 followers, not saying that everybody still, they still follow me, I can't get 10 shares? Now tell me why. Just tell me why. Why? Gotta stop being selfish. Y'all gotta stop being selfish. Can y'all stop being selfish and show me that y'all love me? All y'all that I be seeing all at the second lines, all in the stores, all in TJ Maxx, all in Ross, all in Marshalls, all in Target, all in, no, I'm going to Target no more. All in Home Goods, all y'all, Black Girl, all y'all. My daughter always shared. All y'all, and you mean to tell me y'all can't show your girl some love? I can't tell y'all want me to walk again. If me walking had to do with a lot of y'all, I guess I wouldn't be walking. Y'all really showing y'all face. Y'all really showing me who y'all really are. If I had to depend on a lot of y'all to get up out of the wheelchair, y'all still have me in the goddamn wheelchair depending on y'all. Good night, Linda Queen. Love you. I'm just saying, what is the problem? I love y'all. It's 9 o'clock, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. But I need the cameraman. Thank y'all, Instagram, kings and queens. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. I'm just saying. hmm 200 people was on there. 200 people was on Instagram, but it only showed me. It only went up.
This nigga talk about I can't take no dick in my ass. What?
Oh my God. It only went up to 20 people. So, y'all, on here, on Facebook, can y'all just shut a live? All 10 of y'all. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. And y'all have a blessed Wednesday night. See y'all tomorrow on Thursday. I put the time up. Y'all have a blessed night. hmm Y'all know why they don't want to shut a live. Why? What is the big problem? Yo, so why they don't want to shut a live? Y'all, they just don't know. They got a rude awakening. See, starting March, the beginning of March, I'm only going to be going live over here on YouTube. I'm just saying. They trying to use me. So I love y'all. Cheryl, Sandra, Pam, Wanda. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be blessed. I love y'all. Love y'all, Wanda. Love y'all, Cheryl. Love y'all, Linda. Love y'all, Nessa. Did y'all say happy birthday to Nessa? Because I only saw one person tell Nessa happy birthday. I'm a pause. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed.